Is Dave? What the fuck? Where is everybody?
We're live.
So that's
Just
your
the
mic.
nick of time.
That's your mic. There's Gardner. Nick's coming in. Dave is here. Yeah. Does everyone just lose track of time? What happened?
Everyone forgot we had a show today. Everyone forgot we had a show.
I was in the middle of something.
Joey,
Were you in the middle of something?
Yes,
Joey's
and then it was
here.
just
Joey,
something.
grab a seat. Grab a seat.
We're here.
Right here. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. We don't have.
Oh God. What's
Thanks
going
for
on
getting
today?
me Dunkins.
Welcome to the
I texted
show.
Joey. I'm like, can you get me Dunkins
Hey,
on the way
you guys know
here?
my deal. I usually go to the bathroom right before the show, so I don't
it's not
have
that.
to have
That's not the
oopsie-doopsies.
issue. I'm sitting
An
here. I see
oopsie-doopsies?
the clock at 15. I'm like, wait, I'm the only one here. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have the topics pulled up. Like, I mean, I can carry it for a little bit.
Dante's
but,
just
like,
sitting here by himself. So how's everyone's day?
Oh shit!
welcome to In the Pit with Dante. I'm taking over today. I got.
So what do you guys think of this?
Well, anyways, me too. Dante, why don't you just get it started right off, man? Give us the NBA Finals recap.
Nick, well,
Game two.
I need to let Nick start it off first.
Oh, you do have to give the intro. I forgot about the end, man.
It's okay. You know, we're all fucked up.
We're all fucked up
Everybody's
right
fucked
now.
up.
You gotta get the clapper.
Oh my God.
Speaking of fucked up, everybody in this building will know who this is, probably besides Kendall. I know how I feel to wake up fucked up. I know how I feel to wake up fucked up.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm just saying.
I'm in a good mood right
I mean,
now.
thinking that Joey was 42 was ludicrous. This is asinine.
What about
The pigeons. No, this is worse than the
All right,
pigeons.
so we have ludicrous, lunacy, and blasphemous.
I mean, Mike's on our side.
hitting all 7 deadly sins here.
What's
Mike's
not
like,
crazy?
well, hold on. Let's
All
not
right,
get...
Mike, wait, hold on.
Fuck out of hand with the pigeons. The pigeon one has
No, yeah, no. That's
Big Mike,
that's
I got two
conspiracy.
questions for you real quick before I do the
two
intro.
answers.
All right. Would you think that Joey was 42?
Don't have to look at me for this. You should know this from the fucking memory of what I look like that I don't look 42.
I was gonna look you in the eye and say you don't look a day over 21.
Thank you. See that? Thank you.
Well, suddenly you're getting older.
I'm insecure about
Oh,
it.
you're yelling at me.
Now.
You're being a little insecure about it, dude.
Hey, hit us with that intro.
a lot older when you're mad.
Your age really shows when you're angry.
Second question.
All right, real quick before you do the intro. That second question is, the Tupac Biggie thing. Really?
That's great. I mean, I just don't. I don't really believe it.
Me neither. I don't.
It's freaking blasphemous.
Like regardless of, that's just like someone like you meet someone and like you might talk like she has a boyfriend. He must know about it. Like someone knows.
I don't know.
Someone in her
Somebody
family
knows
has to know who
Yeah,
these
like her
people are.
parents probably do.
We got 2, 2, 3 on this.
2, 2, 3.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for this wild start, but it's Friday, so
Yeah,
fuck
it's
it.
Friday. Fuck,
Casey's
baby.
Day.
Fuck, it's
Oh
Friday.
yeah, today's
It's
Casey's
Casey's
Day.
Day.
Happy Casey's Day.
Today's Casey's Day. Happy Casey Day.
We'll still celebrate it even if
All
he's not
right,
here.
we got
celebrate
episode
privately.
223. 3 claps to 223.
That's
Nice.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We had a new snack time come out last night. It was the Beef Jerky Showdown. So make sure that you go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. Today we've got Flamin' Hot Fridays.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got mug shots. And we got
yeah.
Fuck You Nut.
Monday we got
That's a new one.
big one coming out Monday.
What we got coming on Monday?
We got the home run derby coming out.
Oh, yeah. Check that out on
Yeah.
Monday, but enjoy your weekend first, fuckers.
That's right. Enjoy your weekend.
But before you enjoy your weekend, check us out on this show right now. If you're not here, be here. Or be square.
Or be square. That's
Not
right.
take it away.
All
Would you
right,
please?
Dante. Get us going, man. NBA Finals.
You don't
Game 2 recap.
Yeah, so this is the Suns are really fucking good. The Suns are up
This
2
is their year.
nothing.
100% this is their year.
I think this is a gentleman's sweep. Honestly, I was saying Suns in 6, but I don't even know if the Bucks can win.
I think they steal a game at home.
I think at home they can steal a game. That's
I got
like
5.
stealing a game at home.
Suns at 5.
That's the crazy thing. Like the
That's
Bucks
looking
are
really
going to
good
go
right now.
home and like they're going to be underdogs. Like,
could you imagine this? The Suns win it Game 5 in Phoenix.
that'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Phoenix hadn't been to the playoffs in 11 years prior to this.
Good for you.
They haven't
I
won
was
a
just in Arizona.
championship.
Good for you.
They weren't in the finals since '93. Like, it's just such a great story. I mean, Giannis had 42 and 12 last night. He shot 15 for 22. He had 20 points in, I think, the third quarter, which is the 4th time someone has scored 20 points in one quarter in the finals in the last 25 years?
He was the fourth person. It was the fifth time.
Fifth time.
Isaiah Thomas somehow did that twice.
Joe Dumars and Michael Jordan, and now Giannis. And it's like he's giving it all that he can, even with that knee issue. And they can't do anything. Like
Holiday's just
Holiday. I mean, Johnny said it's gonna be up to him. He had 17, but he shot 7 for 21.
He had like a deceptive. I mean, he shot terribly.
He
was still like. I mean, he's lockdown defender. He has almost good plays, then he just like couldn't finish, like even at the rim. Like he missed like 3 layups.
The biggest thing was Chris Middleton putting up 11, 5 for 16. Middleton's the guy that needs to be scoring at least 20.
Absolutely,
he's got to be the Robin to Giannis, not Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
and whatever Drew Holiday does, that's just a bonus kind of. But it's just tough. The thing is with the Suns is like you have your stars. Like Chris Paul's a star, Devin Booker's a star, but it's not like they're the reason why this team's winning. Their team is just really good. Chris Paul had 23 and 8. Devin Booker had 31 and 6. DeAndre Ayton had 10 and 11. Michael Bridges, excuse me, their second-year player had 27. Like Jay Crowder, 11 and 10. They're just a very good, well-rounded team, and it's the Suns' series to lose. I said that after Game 1, and it's theirs. It's their championship. They just got to stay ahead of it, and it's theirs. Suns in 5, I think now.
Joey, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Fake playoffs, fake NBA finals.
The NBA is fake.
Yeah.
Well, besides that,
Look at Joey. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, probably more so than the NHL. I mean, obviously you can't control injuries, and it's not like it was rigged and whatever, but like nobody had the Suns and Bucks, and it's not like they really overcame and like upset anybody, right? They just kind of...
The biggest series win would be this one. This is their toughest opponent.
it's the finals.
The Suns?
Yeah. No, the Suns' toughest opponent in the playoffs so far is the Bucks right
And
now.
they're still heavy favorites in this series.
Yes.
I can't lie.
Not too low.
Not heavy, but like they're favorites.
I heard a thing that said, I saw a video on it. They said that the last real NBA championship won was the San Antonio Suns. That was like the last
The Suns?
real.
San Antonio.
I mean, San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, 2014.
2015.
I said to Dave yesterday,
Why,
they're still the champions.
What? But,
Yeah,
okay.
San Antonio Spurs are still the reigning champions.
I'm like, it's the specifically this year has been like the year where the whole this is a fake championship like pisses me off, because isn't this what everyone no one wanted to see Nets Lakers, like, you know, the teams that everyone's expecting. Everyone's always complaining like, oh, it's always the same teams, it's the same guys, whatever, and now it's like new teams with different people that have never been in the finals for the first time ever, and everyone's like, the shit's fake.
Well, literally,
They didn't.
Why?
Like,
Because
earn
nobody's
their
ever
chance.
happy.
How did they not earn
their
it?
way there? They're a product of circumstance. The
Okay,
fact
that's
that everybody
every
got
single
hurt-
championship ever.
Not really, though. 'Cause,
Ever.
like, if everybody's healthy and everybody plays
But at-
all of
Okay, the
games,
Raptors have a championship because Golden State was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Russell.
That's why they're not.
Okay,
That's why
ready?
they're still not champions.
The last
Still the
time,
Spurs.
ready? The last time the Hawks won the championship was because Bill Russell got Give him hurt the in Nationals. 1958. Is
Yeah.
that's a fake championship?
Well, don't you kind
Fake.
of?
1958 championship was fake. Mike was there.
I think
Joey was probably there. Do you see what I'm getting at?
If you win a series, let alone the championship, if you win a series because the other team's star goes down, you have to at least feel
But-
a little bit
but
like, we didn't really earn this. It just kind of fell into our lap.
my counter to that, though, is every single NBA season you can look and there is a major injury at least every single year. So we're going to say every year is... I mean, consider ACL. I mean, I don't think you're a pussy for that.
Fucking suck it the fuck up.
I don't know. I mean, I
Logan
know...
Maggott's played with it fucking for a year for the Patriots.
I know me and Johnny kind of talked about it a few weeks ago, and I was in a way in agreement with him, but I'm not in agreement.
Oh my goodness, he said
That's a word. That's a word. That's a word. When you came upstairs and said that word, I said to you, "That's already a word." It's on dictionary.com.
Dante, I know you were journalism, but like
I was journalism.
you were journalism.
As agreement. Yeah. The term first appeared in the 16th
However,
century.
would you have ever used that word before you
I
knew
have
Big
used it before.
Okay,
I,
all right.
like,
All right,
honest
fair
to
enough,
God,
fair
I
enough.
just did.
I'll tell you what you
Forgot.
never used before. Sense.
You know what? That is true. I've never used
All right,
that
but-
before working here.
But yeah, that's true. But what I was saying was I agree to a giant to a sense, but I don't agree to the point where I think that if the Suns win this year, it's a fake ring, because injuries is a part of the game. It's a part of every sport. Like, you just can't control that. It's just a matter of them taking advantage of it. Like, the Suns did what they had to do. You can get mad at the Suns.
It depends.
You're
What are we saying when we say a fake ring?
Jamal Murray tore his ACL in the middle of the season, and the Nuggets were still the 4th seed, and they swept them. What are you going to say about that? Like, what do you want to do?
If it's a fake ring in a fake sport, it's a double negative.
All right. Well,
So
so it's more of a basketball issue for you than anything else, I think.
Two negatives equal positive.
Yeah.
Majors.
It's I don't know. If the Suns win this ring, it's not fake. They earned it. They definitely earned it.
He loves stirring the pot, Mike.
But if everybody
I'm ignoring you, Mike.
Blocking you out. I think we should just move on from there. Speaking of stirring the pot,
What, do you have something to say?
Jose Altuve and Carlos Correa. You ready for this one? No. I think Johnny definitely wrote this one because it says Jose Altuve and Carlos Correa are both skipping the All-Star game for no good reason.
I think I know the reason, dude.
Honestly, man.
I think that's
After everything that came out, dude, how are you going to be teammates with people who know that you're cheaters? How are
I
you?
don't know, man.
You know?
I mean,
I guarantee you there's players in the league that still talk to them. Like, hey, like, they're on at first base, hey, what's going on? Like, what are they going to do, punch you at first base?
And yeah, I guess it depends who's on the All-Star team.
I
You know what
gotta
mean?
tell you,
Maybe
a lot
they
of
know.
people are probably really upset at these guys, but a lot of people probably just don't care either.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think the people that do care overshadow the people that don't, and that's the problem. But
Yeah.
there's so many guys that find ways to cheat in the MLB. I mean, obviously the spider tack and all that kind of stuff. We don't have to get into that, but
Snake.
Yeah, but
this article says that they don't want to play because they want to take the days off and putting their team first.
Right,
Shut the fuck
right,
up.
right,
that's
right.
just bullshit.
Yeah, that's-
It's a bunch of
No,
crap.
dude. I think they don't want to be around.
I mean, it's not like
Where are they? Where is this again? Where are they playing the All-Star game?
Colorado.
yeah, and also like they're not like pitchers, you know. Like it's like they'll be fine after a
You're going
game.
not be taking a few swings. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they'll
Like,
be
you're
fine.
not-
They're not going to get
3
hurt.
innings.
Yeah, exactly. You're not playing
You're
a
not
full
gonna get hurt
game
from
either.
3 innings.
not even guys that play like 1 or 2 innings.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
they don't even play that much anyway.
Especially if you're a starter. The starters play like, a couple innings.
Don't pitchers only pitch like 1 inning or something like that? Too?
Big Mike, what do you think?
Some of them don't even get in the game.
Yeah.
What's the question?
I'll let you finish the text first. But
No, what's your question? I'm listening.
these guys just aren't playing because they're scared of getting booed.
That
I mean,
that has to be what it
yeah,
is.
that's ridiculous. I also, do people really still care about the Astros cheating thing?
I thought everyone moved on. but-
I think people
I'll move
still
on
hate
from
the
this.
Astros.
Right,
People still
move on.
dislike the Astros generally. I think.
Okay, yeah, that's
Right?
fine. Yeah, that makes
I do.
sense.
I mean,
Yeah,
Like, I actively-
Here's the thing, though.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm going to say this one thing, right? When Spygate came out for the Patriots, supposedly everybody hated the Patriots. Probably still do, okay?
I can think of a few people that hate the Patriots still. But
Well, what I'm saying is, my point is that eventually, like, how many players on other teams, like, praise Belichick?
Right,
And he was
right.
the orchestrator of it, right? I mean, you still think of Belichick as the GOAT of coaching, or arguably the GOAT of coaching, ever. Like, never mind just football, ever.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not saying that Bill Belichick is the Stros are Belichick, but it's like, that was a huge dilemma. And they're like, oh, that's why you guys won, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
I will say,
We don't talk about it no more.
I do hate the Patriots. I say that Tom Brady is the best
Why?
quarterback ever. I say that Bill Belichick is the best coach ever. It's not because of Spygate that I hate the Patriots.
Because we just kept winning.
I mean, mostly.
and he's a Jets. He's Jets. I mean that
Yeah,
too.
you guys have
It's a division
tortured
thing.
the AFC East for 2 decades.
Quickly going back to the Astros thing. What? So,
Yeah, still, the ones
Mike,
that
you were
you-
saying
the
like,
ones that
why do
you feel
people
so
still
for.
care about this? I think the reason why this is happening too is because after the cheating scandal, we went into a pandemic. They didn't play in front of fans. Right now, this season is the fans' chance to boo the shit out
that's
of the Astros.
I mean, I've seen a lot of videos come out. I mean, someone I saw the other day was like, "Hey, Bregman, come here. Like, I want to get a picture with you." And he walked over. And the guy goes, "Nah, I don't take pictures with cheaters."
That's so.
I mean, they're just
getting it out.
riled
They're,
them.
they're getting it out of the system. Maybe next year won't be as bad. It
won't
get
be as
better.
bad next
I mean,
year.
this is still kind of a recent thing. I mean, this
But kind of
happened
going back to what,
2018.
kind of going back to what Nick was saying, like, winners are always going to have targets on their back.
Right.
You know, if you win, it's there, and you know the Astros have showed that they can win, and especially in the past like 5 years. So
I mean, they're still a nasty team.
I mean,
still a
yeah,
great team,
they're a
yeah.
really good
They're
team.
still a
right now.
nasty
They're
team.
okay.
Cheating or not, they're still a nasty team.
They also have some pretty unlikable guys. Like Correa's a douche. Bregman's a
Yeah.
douche. Like they don't have likable
they don't
have a
guys.
douche.
They don't have
Bregman's a huge douche.
They're
great
very good at
guys,
baseball
yeah.
and they're fun to watch, but they're not like likable
really
people.
short people, yeah.
Like,
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
The '86 World Series was the last real
Do you
one.
see the picture of him next to
That
Aaron
is
Judge?
also true.
That was a fake era.
All right, sticking in baseball, or I guess baseball-ish. Michigan man spends $10,000 to build wiffle ball field of dreams in his backyard. Do we have a picture of this? Holy smokes!
Yeah, I want one of these.
10,000 seems like a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just some nice grass.
Yeah, I feel like you could do this for a lot less.
Yeah, like Scott's lawn care.
Yeah,
a little bit of dirt.
This guy should have told us to buy Scott's fucking stock before he did it.
It's like it's a nice backyard. Is it worth $10,000? No. I don't know. I feel like I could do it for cheaper.
Yeah,
Put that towards the bowling alley.
It depends. Yeah, that's
Bowling
true.
alley.
That's fucking right.
Big Nick's dream.
Bowling alley in the
I
house.
want a
Yeah.
bowling alley in the house one day.
That would be
Really
unbelievable.
cool.
That
The
would be
problem is,
so
like, I have to make sure, like, that's my forever home, because, like, the bowling alley is,
Yeah,
like,
you're not just
you
gonna
move out
in a
2 years.
rental.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I do with this?
hard to move a bowling
Taking the
alley.
bowling alley with me.
Can't take the bowling alley with
Bowling
you.
alley on the go.
And 2, yeah, it's going to cost more than 10 grand.
Yeah, maybe
How much do you think a bowling alley costs?
Maybe.
How much? Yeah, I was gonna say how much
I
would
bet
it
you
cost?
it's like $100,000.
Really?
I bet you it's a lot.
But you're not getting
I
like.
bet it's more than 100K. I was gonna say upwards like
I mean, it can't
250,
be
500
What for
maybe?
one lane?
Yeah, man, that's all I would do.
Nah,
is
two
one
lane, got it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I bet
lanes,
the
lanes,
flooring,
lanes.
flooring itself
I mean,
probably
if I get
costs.
that in there, Joe, you better show up.
I was gonna say, if I come over and you have one lane, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed.
I mean, I respect that.
All right.
We're gonna have to
I'd be
go
like, oh, we'll take
2 lane
turns.
minimum.
A 2-lane residential, a 2-lane project can cost between $120,000 and $195,000.
I was pretty spot on.
Nailed it. Yeah.
It's not like I haven't looked this up.
Your company's coming out giving you quotes.
You guys write it off. See what it looks.
Right,
Give me an estimate. I mean, it's
That's like my favorite thing
That's
to
a
do.
great goal to have.
You don't have
Totally
any.
waste companies'
I
time.
think achievable.
Hey, that's not something you got to get done in.
Well, the other thing
2
too is you
years.
gotta have like a really long basement.
I was thinking you gotta have the space
Yeah,
for
you
it
gotta-
already, because if you gotta expand the house
That's
with
why
it,
the
that's
forever
gonna be a
home is
whole-
the important part
Okay.
too. You gotta.
So then when you're looking for a house, you gotta be thinking like, all right, will a
how
bowling
long-
alley fit in this space?
You don't ask. You go, how big is your basement? Go, how long is your basement?
How long
is this basement?
You have $10,000 to make your backyard whatever you want. What are you turning it into?
Bowling alley down
question.
payment.
Bowling down.
Outside bowling alley? That'd be sick.
Could you imagine an outside
That'd be
bowling
dope.
alley
live in,
with
like-
a nice little like rooftop
Yeah.
thing? Little baseball ball coming down from the thing. Partying out there, get the DJ.
That'd be dope.
I just have to imagine that the flooring would not survive.
Honey, if you're
being
watching,
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
got
gotta-
my 30th birthday.
You gotta live in like San Diego to make that happen. Like
Don't do
somewhere
it.
where
So,
no rain,
I feel like
no moisture.
Oh, you know
You'll
what I'm
never see
going
Nick
with?
again.
You know what I'm putting in there? Wrestling ring.
I would do a wrestling ring. A wrestling ring? Why not? Yeah, why not?
It's a good investment, dude. Start selling tickets.
Yeah, let's start a show. Yeah,
Mine a gym.
We'll start training.
Ooh, backyard gym.
Backyard gym.
That'd be
I
dope.
would just make a wicked nice fucking patio, like a
Yeah.
sunken down fire
That's what I was
pit,
thinking. Yeah.
6 seats around
I mean,
it.
that's the right
Six
angle.
seats.
Yeah.
Why not 69 seats?
With a little.
There's 6 seats, not 6. Like cool seats. S-I-C-K.
6 seats.
space.
No, 6. Can you explain it to him, please?
Those seats are 6 seats.
S-I-C-K.
Oh, like I seats.
Seats that are sick.
Gotcha.
Cool seats.
I mean, I've always wanted a
Yes.
backyard
Yes.
rink, but I don't want to do any of the maintenance.
A rink.
Yeah, but I think it would cost less than 10K, so I'm gonna
think
do.
so?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
My
put most of
advice,
that
don't
10K
do it in
towards
Arizona.
like a maintenance man as well,
Ooh, like a.
because I don't want to do it.
John
boy.
coming over maintenance, being the Zamboni.
Yeah, it's like a wet towel.
You want to know something? If you actually wanted, like, say you lived in like a friggin' really nice area with like an ocean view and shit, wedding venue place for you. Talk about the
Making
fucking
some
money
money,
you could
yeah.
make at a wedding
Get a
venue.
nice ass gazebo, put it out on the beach, and then just start renting
Fucking
it out.
get those I-doos and those fucking credit cards
Maybe
out.
this isn't
Yeah,
for my
dude,
personal
my,
use, but for
um,
just investment.
My wife's cousin got married
Ooh, your
at an
cousin.
Airbnb, which sounds crazy, but it was like a waterfront Airbnb, and was like, you know, a wedding venue's $10,000,
I had a friend do that
and
too.
this was a lot cheaper than that, but it was still like $900 for the night.
I mean, $900 is better than like
Better than
50 grand
10,
for a
yeah.
wedding.
Exactly, but and it was beautiful, and they got to stay the night there and all that. But
That's
I mean,
awesome.
to rent your house for one night for $900,
Let's do it.
come on.
I stayed at an Airbnb that was apparently a wedding destination for a lot of people. Me and my girlfriend were staying there, and so it was a really nice space. It's like out in the woods in Northern California, and it had like a heated pool and a gazebo that was in the woods. Like that's all the background.
You and your girlfriend must have had a great time.
Anyway, at some point, while we're staying there, we're just looking around the little cabin, and we're just there's a lot of wedding photos of different people in this, because they put up photos of people that have gotten married there.
Yeah.
So there's various wedding photos of different couples, and we're just they're all different people on the walls.
And you did not know this at the time.
No,
I'm assuming,
did you ever get the feeling? Was that a sign?
They're trying to
I didn't pick out the place.
They're trying to swerve you to plan a wedding.
All right, they were trying to tell you to plan something.
Maybe.
Plan
All right, this
something.
next topic,
You know we have a trash bin.
I want Mike to help me with a little bit, all
I
right?
didn't know.
I'm sure you heard about it. The 277 Fyre Festival attendees will receive a whopping total of $280 as a result of class action lawsuits stemming from the infamous.
That's justice, baby. That's justice.
How much were the tickets to Fyre Festival?
So Mike,
Dude, I
please
think they were
give
like
us some
10
background.
grand. Right?
I'm pretty sure background. You've obviously watched the documentary on it.
The guy's gonna suck dick for water.
Dude, that part was outstanding.
I was prepared to suck
prepared
his
to
dick.
get
That is
my knees
the
and
greatest
suck
part
that
of cinema
man's dick.
history of all time.
All right, so give us the background. What's the Fyre
Have you
Festival?
not, have you not seen this?
I have. but
So there's two
some of us
dogs.
don't.
It's great.
But
There's
I
two
don't think
dogs that
Nixon
came out
knows
in the
what it
same
is.
month.
Just
Did you
give
see
me
the documentary?
Just give me a recap.
Mike, I got no idea what's going
Have
on.
I seen the
here.
documentary personally? No.
But you've told me a recap.
I mean, it was Ja Rule and that fucking guy. I forget his name.
Ja Rule, that's all you have to say.
I forget the other guy who really put
He was
it
just
on.
a dude. Just some douche.
something. But yeah, they were gonna have a sick, crazy music festival in the Bahamas, I believe, and it was just all fraud. They fucked everything up. People paid like 10 grand for premium tickets to go there. Flew them out there. They got there. It was just like a storm shelter, literally. Like
They were giving people sandwiches and these brown bags.
it was just empty tents, but the tents also weren't really there.
It was bad.
They didn't have clean water.
And then they got stranded
They got
because there was
stranded.
no transportation.
His,
So these people were on an island that was not prepared to be hosting
full-blown
them,
stranded.
and with no food, no place to stay, and no room for them.
And they also had a bunch of influencers, like Kendall Jenner was posting about it and stuff. Bella Hadid, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber's wife, a ton of these models, Instagram people were just promoting it, saying this is gonna be this big thing, blah blah blah, and people show up and it's just a mess.
I think the guy went to jail.
Yeah,
did
the
he
guy
not?
got
He did, yeah, he did go to
big
jail.
time.
I mean, he stole all this money from people.
Yeah, a lot of fraud.
So
there.
my question is this. Here's my question. All right, and this might be an argument that we might have to create a new series of conspiracies in general. Sports nuts.
Sports
Sports
conspiracy.
I don't know if we can call it sports nuts. We might just call it world nuts.
Just nuts.
World
World nuts.
World
All
nuts.
right, hear me out here.
I'm already in favor of this podcast.
All right,
nuts.
world nuts. All right, so you're saying that it costs thousands of dollars to go to this thing, correct? We on the same page
I
here?
think it was
said
10
it
grand
cost-
a ticket.
So it said up to $12,000 after the Airbnb, the VIP tickets, and the flight. It came to $12,000 for each person.
All right, so if it costs that much, and they got what you said, $280.
Yeah.
That's enough to build a
Is that-
wiffle ball field in your backyard.
They all get together.
I mean, that was the settlement package. was?
$280.
Yep.
And the guy goes to jail, right?
Yeah.
Here's the conspiracy I got for you.
Okay.
Where's the rest of the money?
So in the government,
27.
Where's the money?
He defrauded the investors $27 million.
It probably
he-
got given to the people of the island, honestly.
he
A lot of it probably went to that.
used the money because it wasn't his money that he spent on making this thing. They were investors that he was lying to, and that was kind of why he went to jail because he was lying to his investors and
In that case,
using
probably
their
went back
money.
to investors.
How much did you say? $27 million?
Yeah, remember,
Yeah.
you know,
So 277 times 280 is 77,560. So you're short a little bit of cash there.
Yeah.
Definitely went back to the investors, and I know some got given to like the staff of the island.
Well, no, wait. This is. I thought this is what these people were who got tickets are getting this, whatever, $280.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's not the investors; these are the customers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Okay.
I'm talking about
My
these
mistake.
guys that like people that.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha. My mistake. All right.
Wait, so there were only? Is this just like? Did there just so happen to only be 277 people that like went in on the lawsuit?
On the class action.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say there had to be way more people.
Oh, there were way more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, so
but
why
signing
do
up
you
for a
want to deal with
class
shit for
action.
$280?
Yeah.
I mean, why?
You probably would think you're getting more than.
You ever get like a letter in the
also
mail
a
saying
slap on
like,
the dick is what
"Oh,
you
we're
get."
suing Google. You could get $1.50 if you join this class action lawsuit." You ever
Yeah.
get those?
Yeah.
Mail?
Yep.
Yeah.
This thing says that authorities allege the company did only about $60,000 in business. They spent that much money, took all that, and only made 60 grand.
It's crazy.
That's absolutely wild. But yeah, he got put 6 years in prison back in 2018.
Wow.
So
6 years. That's it.
yeah,
And the thing is, so
White
you're
collar
getting your
crime?
$280, and you're
100% a deal. 100% made sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
so that $280 that you're
deal.
getting, you're also getting like 6-7 years after this happened.
So is this?
You're not
Yeah,
even-
this was what was this 2013 or something?
It was a long
like that?
time ago.
Dude,
so
he didn't serve. I don't think he served 6 years.
No,
I
he
don't
got
think so.
sentenced a few years
He
ago.
got out- he got
Did he get
out.
out early?
Early, and then did something else. He tried to do something else fraudulent.
Oh God.
The guy's just a con artist.
So was this guy famous before?
Yeah, it was like
No,
he was
he's
selling
famous
fake
now.
tickets.
It's just rich.
He was selling fake tickets to like the Met Gala, like
Yeah.
the red carpet shows and shit. This guy just can't stop doing it.
So he's like
he,
a serial
first,
fraud guy.
he first came into the public eye when he made I forget what it's called, but it's like
black
a
card.
credit card, the black card,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be some
we
like
all know about the
exclusive
black card.
club that you could join, like only for like entrepreneurs in Manhattan that like made a certain amount of money, and there was like these exclusive lounges, and it was all fake,
Obviously.
And, yeah. But that was like his first claim to fame,
People are dumb.
and then an entirely fake music festival.
As of May 2020, so this was a year ago, but this says that he has been housed at the Milan Federal Correctional Institute in Milan, Michigan. That was a year ago. So
All right, back in.
yeah, he's somewhere
Shut up.
right
Back
now.
at it.
What's the guy's name? Billy something?
Billy McFarland. Billy McFarland on Wikipedia in parentheses it goes fraudster next to his name. Just
Bro, fraudster.
Just so we know what type of guy he is.
All right. Well,
He looks like a McFarlane, doesn't
He
he?
does. He really
Yeah.
does look like a McFarland.
speaking of money, Florida man, of course.
Let's go.
$1
there we
million
go.
winning lottery ticket
Good
while
for
cleaning his
him.
house.
What do you do?
How is that happen?
Winning lottery ticket. Find $1 million winning lottery ticket.
Wow.
He's
My
found
only
it.
question is, wouldn't this have expired? Or was
Lottery
he
tickets
like?
expire?
Well, I mean,
Maybe it was
They
like
do, I
last
think,
a little
after like a
while,
year.
right?
I think after a year it expires. But
I found
regardless.
a $10 winner in my camera bag the other day.
Hey.
Hey, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Thank you.
What are you doing with
pay
that?
the
Get Dunkin'
$4
this
for
morning?
Uncle
No,
Sam
it's
and
still
Colway
sitting
with $6.
What do you guys think?
I mean, good.
So, I mean, there's really not much
for
else to
him.
say other than good for you, right?
I mean,
Must
talk
be
about-
nice, as I guess what I have to say about it.
I wonder if it was already scratched or he
That's what I
found
was
the
thinking.
lottery
So-
ticket
so
and
the
then
thing is,
scratched
it's
it.
already
It's a Powerball.
scratched.
It's a Powerball ticket.
Oh, it was a Powerball
So,
ticket.
so his name's Kenneth Morgan, 54 of Jacksonville, told Florida lottery officials he bought his quick pick ticket at a Publix liquor store. Love Publix, by the way.
Love Publix.
Shout out Publix.
And
for-
shout out Publix liquor stores.
And okay, there you
Two
go.
different entities.
Love liquor
You're right.
stores.
You're right.
Not the same?
Big packy store.
For the April 17th Powerball drawing, but forgot all
never
about
mind.
it until he found it out this week.
Could you imagine forgetting about your lottery ticket and then looking? It's like, oh, I won $1 million.
Funniest thing about this though is the same exact thing happened last year in Jacksonville.
Wow.
What's going on in Jacksonville?
We need to start this World Conspiracy podcast.
There's
Nuts.
something going on in
World
Florida,
Nuts is
man.
such a good name.
Yeah, I'm already into it.
Yeah.
World Nuts.
This is cheers. This is kind of a side note. What is your guys' favorite grocery store? Favorite grocery store chain?
Maybe like a,
Waitrose in
And
London.
you could go Whole Foods, you could go Wegmans, you could go whatever you
I'm
want.
going Wegmans.
Wait, Trader
Wegmans.
Joe's.
Anyone
I'm gonna
ever
go
been to
Trader
Wegmans here?
Joe's.
Everyone big in there?
Wegmans is great.
Unbelievable, right?
I don't have any interesting shit around me. I just got a Market Basket.
I've never been to Wegmans. Market Basket's cool, man.
Market Basket's cool.
Nice.
They make
Market
great
Basket.
subs.
You like Market Basket the best?
I didn't know. I was
You
talking
work
about-
there.
I don't have a whole lot of like interesting stuff.
So were you
around me.
Johnny 1 year?
Yeah. So I would never change my name tag because I was John 1 year for about 3 years.
Oh, John. Yeah. That is it.
The thing is, people know if it's just 1 year, people are like, oh, they're new, we're not going to ask them shit. But if you see like John 5 years, people are going to go up to you like, oh, no.
He knows what's going on.
I was
He knows
John
the
1 year,
business.
about 3 years.
That's just they do that.
Yeah.
They named. I didn't know that.
We had, did you ever meet Carter? He was one of old employees. But he used to make a joke. There was a guy there that was Timmy 12 years.
I remember this. Timmy 12
He was
years.
like, yeah, I talked to Timmy 12 years today on the market basket.
12 years is a long time to be working on a
Oh, that was like,
basket.
we'd walk around and see like, holy shit, 30 years. Or like, whatever.
The person's
Yeah.
getting a good,
Yeah.
What was the highest number you've seen someone?
I don't remember.
I'm actually
to be honest,
changing-
but I remember just getting real sad whenever I'd see anything
Yeah.
above like 10.
Yeah.
After 10, they should stop.
There's so
that
much
thing?
more life for you.
I was going to change my
You should
answer
just
to
say
Uncle
Benny.
Giuseppe's in New York.
Uncle
Uncle Giuseppe.
Oh, yeah.
What?
This is an elite
Is this a mom and
grocery
pop?
store. It is a chain. There's definitely multiple of them. There's one like around the corner from me back home, though. Yeah, it's just like an Italian market type of
With a
grocery
name
store.
like that, that'd be
Absolute
Italian.
Fire. They got the goods.
They got the.
My other answer was
fresh meats.
Waitrose in London, which is my second favorite grocery store.
You guys ever been to Publix?
I haven't
No.
been to Publix.
Where's the
They
Pub
are
Subs,
also
dude?
great.
Where's the
Pub
Pub
Subs? Oh,
Come on now.
Where's the closest one to here?
Florida.
Here?
You gotta go south.
It's like
Southern.
I'd say
why I
probably
never-
North Carolina and below.
yeah,
That's why I
it's
never
probably
been to
yeah.
one before
North
that.
Carolina. Is that
I
what
would
it's
imagine it's probably
I think
there and
I've
down.
only ever
I
been in
went in
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
They have the best
sense.
produce because
Yeah.
obviously it's Florida and you can get great produce, but Pub Subs.
Yeah,
is
some
to die for,
summertime
man.
oranges from Publix.
What are you laughing at over there, Michael?
You say weird shit, man. Publix has the best produce. Who says that shit?
I love produce.
Okay, you know who has ass produce? Trader Joe's. Don't get anything fresh from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's hard to get
No,
anything fresh
from,
in the Northeast, to be
That's
honest.
true.
with you.
No, I mean Trader Joe's
Produce,
like it's
anything.
their
Unless you get away.
snacks and like frozen stuff is fantastic. But I would never buy like meat or fruit or vegetable from Trader Joe's.
Their
They got
marinated
good
meat's great.
Dude. They got good meats.
There's good meats.
Good meats.
Good meats at Trader Joe's.
Yeah. Like the
See, why is-
marinated
okay.
packaged meats.
Let me ask you this: why is that not weird to say? But the produce at Publix is great.
No,
It's
no,
weird
no.
to say. Have you guys
no further questions.
No further questions. I won't be answering any more questions.
Have you guys ever been to an Aldi's before?
never heard of it.
Yeah.
How? What are they doing? How are they selling
Dude,
it so
they
cheap?
literally sell everything you'd get
It's because-
anywhere else for like half.
It's because it's like about to expire is what
yeah,
happens.
dude, yeah,
no.
it's
Like-
not.
And you buy it just before you have to use it basically that week and you're good.
so
You can do a full grocery trip for like $40
No,
there.
so in
Yeah.
college, there's one like 2 minutes away from my college house, and me and my buddy would just go there and get stuff because it was so
Oh,
fucking
God,
cheap.
yeah.
It was so
In
cheap.
college?
We
What
got-
is it
called?
Aldi's, but like pizza rolls were called meat pockets.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, it's also like
It's all
weird, like
private label
off-brand
stuff, too.
pocket.
Yeah, you had to put a quarter into
Yeah,
your
yeah, put a
shopping
quarter in.
cart.
It's collateral.
No,
That's
yeah. You get it back.
Wait, that's 25 cents collateral, yeah.
Yeah, but you get it back.
Is it so
after,
you don't
yeah.
steal the car?
Quarter deposit?
That's so funny.
You put it in and you take the chain out so you can take it out, and then you put it back and you get the
get
quarter
your
back.
quarter
That's-
back.
Yes.
Oh, is that the cart thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I tried to do that at a grocery store one time. I couldn't figure it out, so I just walked around the store with my groceries.
The very first time I went
Dude, everyone was looking at me. I was like, how did all these people have carts?
dead ass, dude. The very first time I went there, I literally was like shaking it. I was like, why isn't this letting go? I was like, why isn't this getting let loose? And the
It's
person,
even funny if you're just walking around and you're just like, I didn't have a quarter.
I was thinking
Yeah,
like
also definitely
that guy
not
doesn't
quarter.
trust the quarter deposit system.
Like, what age are you gonna like use one of those little scooter carts around the grocery store? What age?
If I could find one, I'd use it now.
Today.
the price shop in Webster.
I mean, what age is acceptable to use one though?
Now.
Honestly, you're fucking.
I'm not, dude. There have been times over the summer, me and my buddies just go in price shop at like 12 at night or something. We just see the little carts, just drive around. No one's in there.
Why not?
Just drive around the cars.
Yeah, why
Mario
not?
Kart.
They're there.
Yeah, whip around.
Bananas
I
behind
mean, they're
you.
reserved, Michael.
I will say
The
this,
homeless people in
preserve my
Manchester
energy.
steal those from our market basket often.
That adds up.
Like, you mean
I
like
don't
the
blame
ones
him.
you drive?
The ride-on ones, yeah.
Those-
Because you see them going down Elm Street, you know, and it's just market basket branded right across the front.
The thing is, like, once the battery dies, they just gotta abandon them.
Yeah.
Pull over now. Pull over.
I think
They'll never take me alive.
I think that's
Go
what
like
Market
15
Basket has
miles an
adopted
hour.
is the idea idea that like, we'll just get it back. We'll find it.
You ever been to the Wegmans that has the cart that you put when you're going up the escalator? You put the cart in the middle, and the cart goes up the escalator with you.
That's really cool.
I've seen that in like a Target.
Yeah,
Look at us. It's fucking shit.
Yeah.
Look at us really
Have you
talking
ever
about
been to Targets in California? They're like
15
3
minutes.
floors. You have to actually take an elevator to get to like each floor. And
There's 3-floor ones in Boston.
are there?
Yeah, the Fenway one is.
Oh, yeah, that was enormous. That was enormous.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Target?
I almost shit my pants and go, whoa. Cut goes in there. Whoop. All right, let's go.
No, you gotta
How far
get
am I
us
getting
off
up to the
grocery
second
store
floor?
talk.
What's that?
You gotta get us off grocery
I
store
know.
talk.
Well,
I'm speaking grocery store talk.
Speaking of interesting topics, a herd of drunk Indian buffalo exposed a hidden stash of contraband liquor and got a group of farmers arrested. Now, before I say this, I just want to make one comment.
What the fuck?
Johnny put buffaloes. It's buffalo, Johnny. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, there's a weird E in
It is.
there.
Yeah. It's like moose
Let's
or
all
geese.
shit on him for that.
Where's Johnny?
Johnny, no plural.
Subcontract.
So anyways, 3 Indian farmers were arrested for selling illegal alcohol, and a herd of buffalo got drunk on their moonshine.
What's illegal?
They
I
were
see no
reported by a
issues.
vet who noticed their water in the buffalo trough had turned yellowish. It turns out that bottles of liquor had been hidden in the.
You need some.
God, that's gross.
I already know where to get some. That's why I'm asking.
Why is that for alcohol prices yellow?
moonshine.
I mean, just the fact that he said it right next to me. He goes, "It's like liquor."
You can't make any liquor, and that's what they call it.
Well, I'm not ever fucking accurate, Ryan.
Yeah, should I explain that?
It was just a person.
Joey's gonna explain moonshine. I don't really. He was explaining it to Dante.
But before he does it, just real quick.
Yeah.
I would not want to go near this thing if it was sober. Never mind if it was fucking drunk.
My question is, are they like swerve?
The buffalo got drunk.
No, the buffalo aren't.
Yeah.
Wait, the buffaloes are
I
drunk?
thought that was the whole story.
The whole story. The buffalo got drunk.
The farmers got
I
They
thought the
drank the
farmers were
moonshine.
drunk.
Oh my God.
I thought,
That would have been a normal story.
I
if we
was
said the farmers
distracted.
were drunk.
I was distracted talking to Joe.
No way, a drunk farmer.
That's on me. That's
First time ever.
Okay, Joey, go ahead.
All right, Casey.
Dante had asked what's illegal liquor? Like how would liquor be illegal? And I was just
illegal
telling him
to
that you
fucking
can't make your own
Mr.
liquor.
Old Soul, please
You can't
elaborate.
make liquor in the U.S. Like you yourself.
that.
You can make beer, you can make wine, you can make mead. You certainly can't make liquor, dude. That would be considered moonshine, and that would be illegal.
Moonshine's pretty
That
fucking
would be
good,
illegal.
though.
My email is josephLACapone@gmail.com. If anyone has any further
Ooh,
questions.
throwing a personal one, not even throwing the lumber.
Why? What's my business email?
All right, well, that's Joey. What are you here for? What are you doing? You got some moonshine?
What's the craziest story you guys ever heard with like animals getting drunk or?
This one's
So specific.
How many
animals do you know that got drunk?
Yeah, it's very specific.
I have heard multiple stories of animals getting drunk. We just heard about Mike's
Shockingly
story.
enough, I don't have a story for you.
Shockingly, I'm actually really shocked.
I got nothing for you.
What's your crazy story about animals?
I would hear your animal drunk stories.
Craziest story about animals.
Apparently you
getting
got 'em.
drunk.
I do want to hear 'em.
Yeah, I saw this dog driving a car, and he was hammered.
Sir, what are you pulling up?
I mean, you can go on.
Sir, please follow the pen.
Hey Mike, what's your craziest story about a drunk animal in August?
And John, I'm glad you asked because
Hey, cat, stop humping that fucking shit.
the first result on Google when you type in animal drunk stories, it says the top 12 drunken animal stories.
Whoa, 12 times.
Everybody give your top 12.
What do you want to hear, my top 12.
And here are my top 12 favorite
One hell of a day.
These are my top 12 favorite drunk animal
Welcome to Watch
stories.
Mojo.
We have our top 10. 2 honorable mentions here. Couldn't make the list.
Would you like to hear about the battered badger or the hungover hedgehog?
Oh, the
Wait,
hedgehog.
are these not your personal stories?
No, you just.
Well, it's technicality.
These were-
You think he has 12 personal?
I thought he had 2.
I would be really scared for him if he was around 12 drunken
Honestly,
animals.
I feel like Casey has a story, to be honest.
He's got it.
He's probably smoking hookah with chimpanzees. Hey, man. Hey, Jeff.
He's got a name, Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, you want to smoke with me?
Speaking of under the influence, over 1 billion in illegal marijuana seized in biggest bust ever in Los Angeles County.
Speaking of weed.
373,000 marijuana plants worth 1 billion on the street were seized in the Antelope Valley, north of Los Angeles.
Big Mike, whose car we taking?
Why is marijuana still being seized?
Because in certain states it's not legal, right?
But it is in California.
It is in California.
But not federally. It's still illegal.
My question
But
is,
they're in
like,
California.
what
It's-
was
so
the
we say
medicinal?
federal.
it's
Is it
So-
legal medicinal but not recreational?
so like
No, it's
No,
not
it's legal
recreational in
recreationally.
California.
You can grow your own weed.
so in so let's say I'm in California, right?
Cop.
in Massachusetts, you can have
Let's
up
say
to
I'm
10
in-
plants. They said they found
Sorry.
300.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not even California. Let's say we're in the great state, the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It's
We agree,
completely
Carl, we are, I
recreationally
guess.
legal here.
Yeah.
You can grow it, you can smoke it, you can
have up
throw
to
it
10
at your
plants
dog.
in your house. In Mass.
And if the Massachusetts State Police come to your house, they're gonna say, "Cool, dude, this is all legal.
And
Keep
they're
it
probably
up,
gonna smoke it
right
with
on,
you."
dude." And then, but if the feds show up, by federal law, you're breaking the federal law. And
Joe, you seem to know a lot
I don't
about
think
this.
the feds can do anything to me in Massachusetts.
they
though.
sure can, man. You're in the United
Are
States.
you a fed too?
I can't tell you.
Who would have fucking
As a
called
general,
this show?
as a general rule,
We got
if you're saying, I don't think the feds can, they can. They'll figure it out.
They can. Because they're the feds. They can do it.
CTU's gonna come in. Oh, you're good. FBI's next. Fucking free caca.
Yeah, so like there are
They're
like
like, work with a
there are
bunch of
like
narcs.
dispensaries in Colorado, like when they first legalized it, that got raided by the feds and they got arrested and they got their stuff seized, even though what they were doing in Colorado is legal. It's illegal in the United States, which makes no sense. But welcome to the world. That's
That'll change
it makes
in
no
like
sense
10
here.
I mean, that even goes all the way
We just
back to like the
kinda-
Olympics thing. How it's like it was legal in the state she did it in, but not
Hey, John, what's that graphic of? I can't really tell.
the police. I think that's all
they're
the.
pointing
I think that's
at
all
the
the
weed.
weed.
I think legally, if you're a cop, you're a dumb.
That's what we took.
cop.
So it's under.
Hey, you can tell
I do want to ask you.
Who's elaborate on this graphic?
That's a lot of weed.
Pool cue?
We went here. We were like, wait, that's weed. So then we walked over here, and we're like, wait, that's more
But
weed.
like $1 billion
that was-
in weed.
that is a lot.
That's a
373,000 plants. Like, that's excessive. That's a lot.
Yeah, my question is what were, like,
It's enough for a long weekend.
It is? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
to be honest, what it actually was, they're probably selling more than out of California, and then they got in trouble doing that. Because I have a hard time. I mean, I guess it is California, so it wouldn't be that hard to move $1 billion worth of weed.
Yeah,
But
does the article say like why? Like, was there a reason? Like, were they?
if I had to guess, I'd say they were
Yeah,
selling it out of state, like shipping it out.
Let me
Yeah.
see what I can
like
find.
whatever permits would be necessary to do something like that, and then got caught because they had 300,000 plants.
All right, let's see what I can find here.
$1 billion.
That's not enough weed for Casey.
That's just enough weed for Los Angeles.
Just enough.
33,000 pounds.
33,000 pounds. So what is that under? Is that like some kind of like gate? I can't
It
really
looks
tell.
like just their whole like growing factory, whatever you want to call it. As you can see here.
Yeah, they look like greenhouses.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's greenhouses.
Found some
70
weed.
70 greenhouses.
Oh,
they
shit.
said they
70 greenhouses.
Found. Yeah, that's absurd.
Let me tell you, Los Angeles County is the most populated county
Who's
in
that
the
guy
United
holding the
States.
pool cue?
If you're trying to hide something,
He's a fucking narc. Look at
Los
that
Angeles
guy.
County
Right
is
there, laser
the
point.
actual
Yeah.
worst place
Fuck
to
that
do
guy.
it. That's where all the people are.
You go to fucking Montana.
Go to Montana, go to Wyoming. What are you doing in LA County?
Go to fucking Breaking Bad, fucking New Mexico.
You're trying to hide 70 greenhouses? Not
I mean,
the
there's
place.
a lot of space in California.
So
But they're in LA County.
So I guess where they were
Kind of
growing
like Bin
it,
Laden's compound.
I guess where they were growing it is what the issue was. The greenhouses were illegal. They said 150 illegal marijuana growing areas were identified in the area.
So those guys are going for
And
fucking
they're
unemployment.
talking about the quote says, I saw hundreds, not thousands, of these illegal nurseries throughout our desert being manned by primarily illegal immigrants. So I feel like there's a lot of things that are tied into this. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can't grow in these areas. I think that was the biggest thing.
So if you guys could sell one drug, what?
Mike, did I ever tell you the
What's
narc
the most
story?
profitable?
Cocaine, I think.
Mike, did I ever tell you?
Definitely, definitely
Yeah.
cocaine.
I think
Mike, did I ever tell you the
cocaine.
narc story?
Yeah, that you're a fucking narc.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
You want to hear the story?
Your
Not
roommate
narc
to the left was a narc.
So,
Not Narc Night.
So I transferred high schools after my sophomore year, and I repeated my sophomore year because of baseball reasons. You couldn't play the first year. Boo. Anyways, so I was already old for my grade, and now I was even older. So I came in to technically a sophomore. I think I was like
And
18
also
or
because
19,
math is hard.
right?
Oh, I know.
So what does your age have to do with this?
You were 18 in sophomore year?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What, in high school?
You were playing baseball? What? You played baseball
either
at 17 or 18?
Oh, yeah, 17 or 18
years old?
Anyways, let me finish the fucking story.
That makes no sense. Finish this story first, then we'll go back to all that.
Yeah.
no sense. I might have been 17 then. I was, dude, I graduated, I think I was 20.
Continue, sorry.
Anyways.
That's hilarious.
So first day, it's an all guys school. The guy who ended up being one of my really good buddies, we had to like introduce each other first day. Like one fun fact, and the guy was like, "Yo, this is Gardner. He's a baseball player and he's also a narc." Yeah, probably everyone in the room, all the dudes in the room would go.
That is wicked funny.
But he said it with such a straight face, and he was known for being like super duper like hardcore. He just was like, "Yeah, he's a narc."
Well, it
I
wasn't
probably
wrong.
would have believed him.
And I was like,
Wasn't wrong.
Some 18-year-old kid drops into your sophomore year. You're just like, that kid's a cop.
I didn't even think about that. So you looked older too? You looked older. Like, did you look?
we had to shave our face every day. So
I guess you do that
So it wasn't that you looked like you do now, saying like, I'm a sophomore, I'm one of you guys,
Trust me, I'm not.
and then get told the guy's a narc. Dude, yeah, I believe that.
I like
That's actually so. When you said that, and I was like, that's crazy. But at my high school, it was like that because we had a lot of like post grads for like basketball and like fifth years and stuff.
Or you just
There
had a bunch of cops.
were a bunch of yeah, at least 5 of them. No, there was a kid in my class that graduated that was 20, and I just turned 18. Like a week
I graduated
before.
20.
Yeah,
I started
It all depends on the situation, like baseball for you. Like it all depends on that.
I
so.
started college at 17.
Yeah, me
Check
too.
that out.
I know
Same.
people that did that too.
Backwards.
You're
That's
right.
Back in the 70s. People.
Yeah, they let you do whatever back then.
There's a lot different.
Times are different. Times are different.
You can't do that now.
All right, we got one final topic on the list for today. This is actually kind of cool, or I don't know if it's kind of cool. Jeep Grand Cherokee got fried by multiple lightning strikes. We have a video of it.
Not asking, you shall receive.
Yes.
Is that the new electric one they were trying?
Just full tank.
Sheboygan.
It's your boy.
Turning left.
Sheboygan. Come on.
Make it happen.
Holy shit.
That's scary,
Wow.
dude. What? Can you
Thought
play
the
that
Bronco
again?
would've gone away.
Can you play that again?
Your car is
And
the
the
safest place
people
you
were
can
okay,
be with
right?
that.
See this. This is
The people were okay.
That's the safest place you can be now in your car.
Yeah, because like
Or the
if
rubber
it's something-
grounds.
The rubber tires.
Apparently,
Everyone was fine, right? Everyone made it.
the car. So anywhere you want.
Do you guys?
This looks like I'm very overstimulated here.
I mean, that car is so close to.
First off, why is that person filming?
Yeah,
Right.
Dash cams. Dash cams will save your life, man. And they'll also make you like get into one of those top 10 videos where like people get hit by cars.
You know what has dash cams?
Russians.
Narcs.
Actually, the opposite.
Russians.
Because they want to prove their own innocence.
Oh, true. Ooh. Okay.
I wonder what, like, that must have just, like, fried the battery, right? Like, that car probably.
The lights
didn't
look
work
like it
after.
turned off.
Yeah.
Somebody. I think I saw an interview with one of the passengers that was saying like they were using an iPad and the iPad stopped working too.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. That's What's up?
Russ, you good over there?
What was that?
Russ is going to make contact with the other side. All right, Russ is a narc.
We're talking about dark.
100% got a cop just trying to get...
feeding them information.
He's like,
Russ is a fucking dog.
What are you doing? What the fuck was
What was that, Russ? Say something. You have to say something, Russ. Say something. What are you doing?
If you're a cop, you have to legally tell us.
that's my favorite thing anyone say. If you're a cop, you have to legally tell me.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They can lie to you all they want.
They're the law. Like, who's gonna hold
What
them?
are you gonna do?
Ross, I'm being dead serious. What was that?
What do you mean, don't worry?
Oh yeah, no,
Is my life in danger right now? What's going on? I know I was talking about cocaine earlier, but I was just joking, all right?
I was joking. I
I don't know how much it goes for.
I was joking. All right, we got a little
Russell, what do you
extra
keep in that vest?
So, it's a bulletproof vest.
Yo,
He's got a wire under there for
is he wearing a wire?
That's a thick wire.
Russ, you not saying anything is still making me very concerned over here. What? What did he say? Are you a robot too?
What are you saying now?
We gotta end the show quick. I gotta get away from
All right,
this.
so we got a little extra time.
Yeah, we got some time. Do we have? Oh, I should be the one checking questions. That should be. the one I-
Viewer questions.
Viewer questions.
Let me see what we
I
got.
missed the viewer
What's the
questions.
Friday thing?
Florida Man Friday, but we
already got a Florida
already hit
Yeah,
that.
we I think we have a Florida man every day.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got
We
here.
could also do this. Check this out. Throw up all the animations at once.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big Nick's animal trivia weather of the
It's everything.
baseball update.
Ask us some questions, viewers. All right, I just opened up. The first comment is who from Leo goes. Who else is glad Casey isn't here this week? Ha 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 ha.
It's fucking hysterical. Big Nick is a big advocate for that.
Alex goes. Big Nick has Casey trapped in the restroom for not changing the toilet paper roll and throwing it away.
Not wrong.
I don't know. I can't talk. I don't know
Conspiracy?
what Russ
We
was
got
doing
any
over there.
questions?
Conspiracy. I did. No, Cal just retracted that message. There was a message, but now it's not there anymore.
Retracted.
You had that
Star
What do you
Wars?
guys?
message retracted.
McGregor and Poirier fight.
Oh yeah,
You guys
so we
think
got a
about that?
UFC
We
fight.
do, we
No,
do.
How have you been training for this?
You guys saw that.
I've been working real
I saw you
hard.
at the press conference yesterday. You look good.
Thank you. I cleaned up for this morning. Put my glasses on, of course. But yeah.
Who do you guys got in the fight? I don't know. Are you guys big UFC guys? I'm big into UFC, but I
I
don't
would
know.
watch it if I didn't have to pay $150.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I watch the
That's
big
fair.
fights.
Yeah.
And like, so like this is one I'll watch.
I only watch boxing when there's YouTubers involved, or like the three names that I know.
I guess one thing we could talk about too. Speaking of
If
boxing,
I go in the ring, you gonna watch?
Nick,
If I go in the ring, you gonna watch?
If you go in the ring,
Yeah.
of course, I'll be in your corner.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be your water boy.
So Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, you guys know those boxers. The fight was supposed to be July 24th.
Oh,
got
yeah.
postponed because Tyson Fury and his camp got COVID.
Oh shit.
So now they haven't rescheduled it yet, but it will probably not be till I think probably end of August, early September. It's probably gonna be at least a month because you have to think about it too. If you're taking that time off, that's like 2 weeks of training. You're getting rid. You're losing, which is a big thing. So that fight got canceled. But Poirier McGregor, I'll give my 2 cents because I like this stuff. McGregor right now is the underdog. He lost the last fight. This is their third fight against each other. McGregor knocked him out the first time, but that was when Poirier was literally like 2 fights into his career. Like had no experience. Had a fight a few months ago or last year. A few months ago. Poirier knocked him out in the first round. McGregor, like...
This is a straight UFC event,
Straight
right?
UFC,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So McGregor, just like any fight, just cocky as shit, just goes into this thinking he's God. And, you know, he's the biggest name in UFC, one of the biggest names. So rightfully so, gets put on his ass. Poirier just embarrasses him, sets up this third fight. McGregor's the underdog. My predictions is both of these guys they go for the finish in the first round. I don't think this fight, it's either going to go knockout first round or it's going to go decision. That's what I predict. If it goes to...
I was going to say, who do you put money on? Because I know you bet
I have
on it.
not bet yet, but if and when I do, I'm going to bet on McGregor because I think McGregor has the advantage because if it goes the full distance, McGregor's going to win it because Poirier is not a guy that can go... Not that he can't go to the distance, but he can't keep up with a McGregor for 5 rounds. He can knock him out in the first round, which is very possible, but if he doesn't do that in the first round, I think it's going to go the entire way.
Also, just to have a Sports Nuts conspiracy in advance, if it goes to a decision, it's highly in the interest of the UFC for McGregor to win.
That's very true.
I thought you were gonna bring up another Pizza Hut comment.
Oh God, no. McGregor, Connor, Dustin, whatever you do tonight, do not
Never eat Pizza
Hut. Just don't do it. There's not a good track record. So I think if McGregor loses this fight, I think he's done. Not done fighting, but he's done as far as being that spectacle. He's done
like
being
the top
He
guy.
is not going to get a fight with a big name. Right now, he's 6th in his class. Poirier's 2. So the fact that he's even
he wants
fighting
Khabib,
this,
right?
he wants Khabib. Khabib he's laughing at McGregor.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 years, he's been laughing at him. He's like, "You want to fight me? Like I'll kill you." And then he loses to Poirier. If he loses this fight, he's not fighting.
No chance.
It's just not going to happen.
I just say that because he's the most marketable guy the UFC has ever
Literally,
had.
the only reason why McGregor.
Poirier is not.
The only reason why McGregor is fighting Poirier is because one, it's a trilogy, and two, his name's McGregor.
Yeah.
If, as far as like the numbers go, he shouldn't even be in the ring with Poirier.
Yeah,
Poirier's much
exactly,
better than
yeah.
him at this class, at least.
And that's why I wanted to bet on Poirier, but the fucking odd, like, I mean, people are
I think it's going to be
pounding.
even.
Here, let's see what the
I
odds
think it's
are
going
right
to be even by the
So,
time the fight starts.
It's not like crazy in either direction,
Yeah.
but I want to take Poirier, but I don't know. People are just hammering McGregor. It's making me nervous.
I think it's going to be a very good fight. I think it's going to be a very.
people also simp for McGregor though.
For sure.
That's why I think if it goes decision, I think the UFC would lean towards McGregor keeping that alive. But it could go either way. I think Poirier could easily knock him out. I think McGregor goes for the knockout right away in the first. And if it goes the distance, I'm going McGregor. But
I have two questions. Oh, sorry.
I think Poirier's going to win. That's my gut feeling is that Poirier is going to win, but there's just as a good chance of Poirier winning as McGregor. It wouldn't shock me if McGregor won. Poirier should win. He's the better fighter right now.
Yeah, so the odds right now are Poirier's minus 130, McGregor's plus 110.
Yeah, so it's not that crazy.
Might hammer that.
It's very close. It's gonna be a good fight. If you guys, stream it online. Dan White, don't track me down.
Also, it is.
Where's Russ? Was he listening?
Oh God,
Jesus! He just pulls up.
Bring him to interrogation style.
Russ, you need like a Velcro patch up here with you.
Get the paddy wagon.
The odds also say.
I hear
that
sirens.
the odds also say that the fight is not going the distance.
yeah, it says it's
Yeah.
gonna end in the first.
Yeah,
Or the
so-
odds are that it would
rounds
most be under 2.5 or what
Three.
is it? 3.
Here's my one question. Okay. I understand it's entertaining. Like I said, if it was free, I would watch it. But why would you spend $150 on this
So much
fight if
money.
it's going to last like 30 seconds?
Well, the idea is you buy in with a bunch of people.
It's a card too. It's not that one fight. It's like
That's also
5
true.
main card fights. But I understand.
There's a whole bunch of fights. This is a big one.
See,
There's
Nick, I don't pay for
I'd go and watch it at a bar.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey,
5,
I didn't
6,
get fucking
7,
anything.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
The
13.
prelims are free. You can watch
shit.
the prelims for free on ESPN. The
Yeah.
bar that I'm going to tomorrow night is going to be playing the fight, so I will not be paying. I'll be watching.
And
it for free.
the
have to pay
idea
extra
is
to get
that
in.
you're
What?
probably betting on the fight too. So like for you to spend $150, you're in your mind rationalizing it, saying, "Oh, I'm going to spend $150, so I'll bet this much. I'll make it right back.
So I'll bet 300.
I'll bet 500. That way, I'll triple my money. I'm getting paid to watch the fight."
If you go to the bar and watch it, they charge you to get in.
No,
Yeah.
no one
All
charges
right,
for the fight.
Two questions. One, who's the top female right now?
Amanda Nunez, and she's fighting next month.
Okay.
She's the best female fighter of all time.
Second
Just
question.
watched a fight of hers.
She's
a couple months ago.
Actually, no. Now I have three questions.
Okay.
Who beat Ronda?
Holly Holm.
couple people.
Oh yeah,
A couple
she
people.
like
Holly Holm was the first.
Holly Holm
one
is
to
what I'm
do it,
thinking
but
of.
a
Is
few
she like
people did.
she like done? She's not.
She's not around.
No.
anymore.
Okay. Third question. You think Brock Lesnar fights again?
No.
No.
No, no, I don't. I think that's gone. I think there's just so much with because there was the controversy the last time he fought Hunt, I believe his name was. He tested positive for PEDs. So he got suspended a year, and then he never. I think he's back in the pool, so he can like fight if he wants. I think he's like 40 something now. I just don't.
Plus,
Unless
the amount
it's
of
all
money.
money. It's all
the amount
money.
of money he's making in the WWE.
Exactly.
You know,
but
no
if Dana
reason.
White did offer him a bag, he would do it.
Interesting.
One thing I do want to add before we end the UFC talk, another guy that's on the card, third fight. Nick, do you remember Greg Hardy, defensive end?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's not in the NFL anymore because he's a piece of shit. Beat up his girlfriend, a bunch of domestic stuff, but now he's a UFC fighter.
Oh, he made a career.
Yeah, so he's a big guy. He's 280. He's 7-3 his record, but he hasn't gone up against like big name people. But he has the third fight
Let's
in
see
the
what
card.
the odds
The
are.
guy beat up his wife.
Yeah, back in
I can't get
2014.
behind
He's
that.
a piece of
Oh,
shit.
he's the
I can't
underdog
get
too. So we
I
get
would
to
hope that most people
I can't
get
get
behind.
behind.
He's a
behind
piece of
talking about
he's a
him
legit
on-
piece of shit.
He's a pretty good underdog.
Of guns.
So there's a.
I mean, if you literally saw a picture of this guy, you would literally be like, yeah, I could see it.
It's a shame too. He's pretty fucking
He hasn't. No, he was very good. He hasn't played since 2015.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, so wait, he's fighting on Saturday?
We're not going down this road, but that's also the guy who used to play for the Ravens. I'm not going to mention his name. RR.
Ah, yes, yes.
Maybe.
Why?
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Like 8 live microphones in the
Oh
room.
yeah, he did. Or at least like he told his friends to.
Michael allegedly.
Yesterday you said something. You called the mic. You
allegedly.
can still very clearly hear it.
Oh, so you can't get behind this guy when Ray is murdering someone. I know, fine.
As they say in America, innocent till proven guilty.
Fuck you, fuck
As
you.
they say in France,
I'm like watching it.
guilty
I
till
see you
proven
do it. I was
innocent.
like, I could still hear that very clearly.
He was guilty.
That's
now.
what it is.
Who?
Ray
Yeah.
Lewis.
Did you know?
Oh yeah, he's a piece.
Definitely killed those
Did you
people.
not?
He's a settlement.
France is guilty till
He
proven
paid off
innocent.
the settlement. It was like a $2 million settlement or whatever it was.
Yeah, you don't pay off people for $2 million as an innocent man.
It wasn't a headache, Mike.
You don't just pay people $2 million.
So wait, so this guy, the former football player, is fighting this weekend?
He's the third. Yeah, it's the third fight.
Probably gets his shit robbed.
Yeah, he's an underdog, so we all get to watch him get his ass kicked.
He's a
Cool.
wicked
We can
awful
all
person.
Unite around something.
Yeah,
That's how it
Yeah.
feels.
Fuck you, Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy. Yeah, but yeah, that's UFC. Looking forward to it, and it should be good. So if you guys watch it, it'll be a good fight for you guys to watch.
Oh, there's Johnny.
Sure,
And good luck to you,
Monday.
Gardner,
thank you.
excuse me.
Thank you.
Poirier. Gardner.
Real quick, who we taking?
I'm gonna go Poirier, I guess.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
I'm gonna be an idiot and put a lot of money on McGregor, and I'll lose it. I might do a bet on it.
So we won't see you on Monday morning, is what you're saying. Okay.
If anything, you will see
Well,
him.
win or lose.
What about you, Joey? Who are you going with?
Going, I just wasn't planning on betting at all for a while.
I mean, every time I hear that, Joey, you're fucking betting something.
There's Johnny.
Since the Bruins lost, I haven't put $1 on a game.
Smart. So
Necessary is what it was. We're gonna go McGregor, and pretty unconfidently, and now I'm actually gonna bet on it. Yeah.
so Mike
talked me into it.
So Mike actually took the words right out of my mouth. Poirier, I think Poirier's gonna win, but I will bet on McGregor. And so
That's not how betting should work.
So unconfident.
I think
No,
this
we had the
team should
same
win. I'm gonna bet on
conversation
this
this
team.
morning.
It's like hedging my happiness, kind of. You know what I
Poirier will
mean?
definitely win, and I'm definitely.
Hi, Johnny.
Exactly. Exactly. He's the underdog. That's value. I have to.
That's oh my god.
I'm
Poirier.
you.
I'm taking Poirier.
Nick.
I'm going McGregor. I just think
McGregor?
there's a lot of reverse psychology going on around here.
They're not trying to trick you.
That's all they want to do is trick you. I'm telling you. Reverse psychology, it's a fucking thing. I should teach fucking seminars.
The IRS wants them to win so we can pay taxes.
This is why Little League kids, that's why they change the win bets. Because they want them to grow up and pay their
Johnny, you're
taxes.
just like the SpongeBob meme with Squidward looking outside with SpongeBob.
I gotta say, wait, wouldn't they want Poirier to win because he's American? The McGregor, the IRS, when they want Poirier to win because he's the American one.
Well, they're the reason that IRS are behind it all. They're the reason that children are alive.
What does the IRS have to do with it?
What doesn't the IRS
They have to do with everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
You want to talk about a sports conspiracy?
I would think that his income would still be taxed if he's receiving it in America.
That's also. That's all. Poirier is also not making nearly as much as last time.
That's
they
what I'm
fought,
saying.
McGregor
That's
made
why I
5
say-
mil. Poirier made 1.
Actually, you know what? Whoever Russ says is gonna win, that's who I'm going with.
Oh, shit. Russ,
who's winning?
McGregor, Poirier. Dustin Poirier.
Hammer McGregor.
All right,
Russ, not financial.
I'm ready to be heard again.
Russ is an insider.
I think I said McGregor. I don't remember.
I think
You said
You went
McGregor and you said you're
McGregor.
going to bet on
Who'd you say?
Sure.
McGregor.
I
I
say
think he's gonna lose.
because y'all are wild.
I said Poirier too, but I'm betting on McGregor.
Yeah, but that's the crazy part to me. You literally are betting against what you think is going to. That's not valuable. That's throwing money away.
It makes sense, Mike. You know what I'm. We're on the same
No,
page.
actually, if we're being
Thank
totally honest here, we want to talk about like value and odds and all that shit and get like betting nerdy. McGregor is the opposite of a value pick. He's an underdog who is getting loaded up on right now.
Yeah.
So his odds are going down.
It's gonna be even.
He should
It's going to be
he should
even by the
realistically
fight
be
starts.
like a plus 170. McGregor at plus 110 is actually like a unvaluable bet.
You know what? Go fuck yourself, Joey. Bet on the Bruins.
All right, boys.
Well, you know what?
What about you? Who are you picking?
I'm picking Poirier.
Yeah, got it.
You got it.
Gotta pick myself. All right, on that note, Big Nick, hit us with an outro.
All right, here we go. That's a week in the books here at Lumberland. Thank you for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed the show during the week. We'll be back on Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make some time to watch some videos this weekend. We've got Hot Fridays. Flaming Hot Fridays.
Hot Friday.
Flaming Hot Fridays coming out at 12 o'clock. We got mugshots coming out at 5. That's why Johnny wasn't here today. He was working very hard on that. He's a very hard-working guy. All right.
Taking a snooze upstairs.
And anything going on over the weekend?
Monday we got the home run derby.
Monday's home run derby. I will remind you guys about that again on Monday.
That's a big one.
And I thought this was a great week without Casey. I would just like to have a quick round of applause.
We did it. We fucking did it, guys.
It was great. It was fantastic. It went great. Nut does a great job. Casey, fuck you!
On a serious note, Gardner, you did a great job hosting
Great
this
job,
week.
Nut.
You did a fantastic job.
My favorite
It's about the people you're
segue.
surrounded with.
My favorite segue so far is
best
speaking of interesting topics.
Hey, it's a good.
It's only getting better, baby.
It works.
It's only getting better. All right.
That's a wrap.
Later.
What was the